Mic test. Testing the mic. Mic test. Testing the mic. Trying to find the right position for this thing. I know I'm going to be shouting into it while we're recording some voice lines tonight. Ooh. Did I just play the same song again? Mic is working. Sibilance. Not too bad. All right, let's get in on this thing. No, I just hit the wrong button. Yikes. I think this should work then, right? And then I can pull the little slider.
Country Fried Minis asked me, welcome the people to the stream, but make it overtly cat-like. Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to the perfect streaming sesh tonight. I hope y'all are feeling as cozy as a cat nestled in a sunbeam. We're going to have a clawsome time, so grab your favorite catnip snacks, and let's get ready to paint the Meowster pieces. Ain't no fur balls around here, just a whole lot of creating.
No fur
Let's
balls
get
around
these
here.
miniatures purring with color.
I can see already that my hair is going to be a problem. Let me get this.
I once had a bow for R, you know? Bow for R, these nuts.
They just ate a bunch of sausage balls. Hell yeah. Well, welcome, folks. Welcome to another stream right here on Country Fried Minis. This is the workflow stream. If any of y'all out there are new or finding this via the algorithm after the fact, this is a place where you can come in and see behind the curtain, get an idea of what goes into video production here on the channel, a place where you can throw your ideas into chat live or into the comments and directly affect the outcomes of the videos right here on the channel. This is a community-driven effort after all, and yeah, I'm happy for any input. This is where the real shit goes down. That is correct. Another Nate. Yeah, speaking of, do we have... Could I integrate chat into... the stream here? I think it'll work. And the major mental breaks happen. Yeah, it is indeed.
Tell me about simple video editing in a terrible Japanese accent. All right, let's give this a whirl, partner. When you do simple video edit, you look
just ignored it now.
Tools, yeah, like maybe iMovie or something like that.
It's so fucking.
You just draggy da clips. Yeah.
That's so fucking offensive. That's so fucking offensive, dude.
Sound effect. Oh, and cutty the bad parts. Make it smooth like butter on a hot biscuit. Remember, ain't no traffic on the video editing highway.
That's absolutely outrageous. That is offensive. Anyhow. You know, I was actually thinking maybe we need, that is in fact a bad Japanese accent, yeah. I think it's just like saying stereotyped broken English, though. Nobody would ever tell what it's supposed to be. Interesting. I kind of want to put together, we're, what, 4 minutes into the stream, and I kind of already want to do an ADD dive here. I need like I need a ticker. I need a ticker that shows all the commands. I need a ticker that shows all the commands. Yeah, let's do it. All right. let's get distracted before we even start here. All right. So, no, we must resist. We must resist. All right. I'm gonna integrate it soon, though. I want something that goes across the top here. That'll show all the commands. You guys know the commands. Tangia, Cloudbot, all the the bats. What is it, Bat Country?
Comstar Knight asked me, tell me
Country.
about cats in a bad
Like that?
accent. You pick the accent, another Nate AI. Meow right, mate. Cats, them little rascals are like cheeky koalas of the pet world, you know? Always up to something, climbing around like they're the king
Climbing
of the
around.
bush. With their poofy tails and cute little whiskers.
Little
They're a
whiskers.
real dinky die delight. Just don't go expecting them
What did he
to fetch
say?
you a tinny, because they're too busy being the
a
ultimate
dinky
lounge
die
wizards.
delight?
Crikey, ain't they something?
A dinky die delight. All right. Okay. We're on task. I swear we're on task. So all right.
Comes back like that.
So where we're sitting at right now with this video, I've got the intro segment edited up. We need to put a talking head in there. I haven't recorded it yet. We're gonna do the Country Fried Minis intro, and then I've got this whole segment, the intro segment, lots of Monty Python references in there. We cut into our thanks patron scene, and I need to get going on this second part where we come back from. What do? We assembled the thing and we started working on the base. We started building up the base is what it was. So now I've got all the clips in here of we can tell what Granny's got on her mind. It's penis. Okay, so Grandma hella thirsty, dude. She's screaming for it like a fucking cat in heat. I'm working on stuff in the background, but I'm still here. No obligation, Mr. Squarepeg. Thank you for giving us your time. I personally find that Country Fried Mini streams are perfect for turning on in the background and listening to chill wave music while you do what you're doing, occasionally punctuated with cursing, shouting, and potentially throwing airbrushes at the front door of my apartment. Anyhow, what we're getting at here. So I've cut in all the scenes for it's redeem ! Redeem Popcat. Redeem Popcat. Thirsty Grandma, yeah, no shit. God, that's hard resetting my brain, Mr. Comstar. So we put in this segment here of preparing the base. I've got it cut down. I haven't done any like Zoom stuff for it yet. We're definitely going to get to voicing over this at some point tonight. But I figured we could start with we could start by throwing in the next series of clips. So let's find this is 202117, so we're gonna find that in our project folder and start tossing things in. Yes. Add yes. That's tangia.co/countryfriedminis, by the way, y'all. And I get 80% of the payout from that website if you want to disrupt the stream with your own nonsense. All right, so first things first, we're going to be cutting from here into prime time. We're going to be cutting into prime time. Let's take a peek at what this entails. It did start speeding up, which was quite unusual. This is the first clip immediately after our basing stuff, and I'm already spraying silver, which is weird. Did I not film priming it? I may not have filmed priming this thing, which is fine. I mean, we've seen every project has priming, right? Oh, you know what? I think I skipped priming to put in the clip of putting the glue in, is what happened. So this clip here is out of order. That's, you know, I've heard worse, Comstar. I've heard worse. Yeah, this clip right here is after the priming, so we actually have to go back in time a little bit. So we want...
TechNoirTN asked me, what should I go grab for dinner?
Ooh,
there isn't much time
the real
before
question.
Places start to close, you know? Well, partner, if you're looking for a quick and tasty option before the clock strikes close, how about grabbing some good old fried chicken? It's
fried chicken.
Crispy, delicious, and
Fried chicken.
goes down smoother than a greased pig at a county fair.
What the
If
fuck?
chicken ain't your jam, maybe a burger or a taco will hit the spot.
All right.
Just remember, ain't no traffic on the dinner highway, so grab what makes you happiest.
So, you know, Country Fried Cameron may have just lied to you about the traffic, but it does sound like the three options are fried chicken, burger, taco. Do we have those emojis? Is there fried chicken? Is there chicken? There is. Chicken, burger, taco. Chicken, burger, taco. Taco. Chicken, burger, taco. A poll? A poll's a really good idea. Hold on, let's close this. We knew where this would go anyways. 78%. 78% Locust Labs best sculpt. That's because this community maybe shills for Locust Labs. Okay, what for tech din? Question mark. Chimkin, Borgir, tacos.
Comstar Knight asked me, say
All right.
fried chicken burger taco 40 times rapid
Oh,
fire.
Jesus
Fried
Christ.
chicken burger taco, fried chicken burger taco, fried chicken burger taco,
Holy
fried chicken
shit,
burger
dude.
taco, fried chicken burger taco, fried
Holy
chicken burger
shit.
taco, fried chicken burger taco, fried
Holy
chicken burger
shit.
taco,
Oh, that's
fried
a
chicken
that's a
burger taco,
poppin'
fried chicken
that's a
burger
poppin'
taco,
chat.
fried chicken
Or
burger
poppin'
taco, fried chicken burger
poll
taco,
there.
fried chicken burger taco, fried chicken burger taco, fried chicken
How long do we let this
taco,
roll, Mr.
fried
Tech?
chicken burger taco. Whew, keeping that fried food fun going, y'all.
I think that might have just hit the peak of it. That might have just hit the peak of who all's here. I think chat has spoken. Yeah. Yeah, time is a factor. Chicken it is. Do some fried chicken. That's good stuff. Salt. What's salty? Huh? Hey, I'm curious. As as moderators, will it let you do a poll in the chat, or is it just me? Okay, what the hell were we doing here? I'm looking for the only as you. Okay. I'm looking for the priming shots. So I think we ended up skipping some stuff here. No. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm floundering about, y'all, trying to figure out where the fuck I was. And I have found it. So I have these shots here of fixing the arm where it was broken. I think they're important to the storytelling, so we're going to put them in there. And that's where we're going to begin tonight, is editing those in. I think we can edit those in and then voice over those 2 sections and probably finish, like, with any luck, like 6 minutes. 6 minutes of voiceover. Fingers crossed on that, but that's the intention here. So I think what we want to do now is pop in maybe pop in this image of the mech. I hear something. I hear something on the Tangia. Approved. Holy shit. Oh, also, do you see that fucking number? Slink, you realize you're a trillionaire in biscuit coins. Okay, so can we get away with this shot here? So basically what I want to do is... No, that one's... Nope, not him. Holy fuck. Why was he shouting? Those are fucking... Those are lowercase letters. Those are lowercase letters. No. Okay, so let this be a reminder that there's a non-zero chance I may just rob you of your money if David Attenborough starts screaming in my ears. They got me good, Comstar. They got me good. Okay, so here I want to get a shot of maybe we get a shot of the knight as he was right here. Because I wanna point out this art. See, like, she didn't shout. It would be funnier if David A popped up on the screen when he was yelling. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Holy moly. Fucking David Attenborough's.
The proper beat of the prophetic is not the I story beats of which we get to my friend.
It's not even like, not even close. Not even close to what you typed in there. Okay. So I think what we may do here is, is it just that Attenborough is loud? Is that all it is? Okay. So, let's see here. What do you guys think? We either need to do... We need to work in a shot of this right here. On this shot, or like here. I don't know what's actually going to be better for it. But we need to show this busted arm. I guess he's singing. So I'm either gonna do like we'll do a meanwhile shot. Holy shit.
Butter my biscuits and
I'll tell you,
call me
okay, so
tractor. Sounds like we got ourselves
I'm just gonna ham fist a solution here. We're just gonna bring Tangia down.
Like I'm standing next to a rotary autocannon in action. Keep them brrrs coming, partner, because ain't no traffic on that there.
Ain't no traffic on that.
Let's have us a heck of a ride, y'all.
All right. Okay, so I think the first asset we need is a meanwhile to pop up. So let's get back into paint.net. And let's open up our... We have a sometime later
Crikey.
image.
Sounds like you got a whole orchestra
Crikey.
of revving engines over there, mate. Like a choir of kiddies all purring in harmony, ain't it? Just hope none of them are farting. Into paper tubes. Amidst all the
Did Nate get
burrs.
broken?
Ain't no traffic on the Burr Highway. It's smoother than a cat's
It's done
purr
something weird with
on a
his voice
lazy
there.
Sunday. Keep the burrs coming, and let's ride this wild meow-tastic journey together.
Meow-tastic journey. Okay. So, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna put a thing that says meanwhile while it dries. Meanwhile while it dries. What was it called? Nate's broke. You heard that, right? He had a weird thing going on with the voice. I have a font in here somewhere that's called like it's called like
I do.
Give me 10.
Okay.
something medieval.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. I do love that though. I hear something in the Tangia. What? You chose your hiding spot in error? I don't understand it.
Star Knight asked me, say proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot, very, very fast and loud, 15 times. Proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee
Can't break
pot,
the butt.
Proper copper coffee pot. 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 Proper copper
That is
coffee
being
pot.
so fucking
Proper
aggressive.
copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot. Proper copper coffee pot.
Why so angry?
Partner. It's a tongue twister rodeo.
A tongue twister rodeo. That sounds like a sex thing, dude. All right, so we want this to say meanwhile, and let's get the size about right. I think that size is about right. So we're gonna stick that here. And then totally a sex thing. Yeah, I agree. While that dries. Okay. So let's get this size down correctly. 60 maybe? Let's try 60. Font size 60. Maybe 62. Yeah. Okay. That looks good to me. We'll run that. We'll do a nice little meanwhile screen. Let's see if the sides are about the right even spread. So it's 564 from one side. Absolutely atrocious. What the fuck is wrong with that lady? 490 from the bottom, but only 380 from the top.
Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no.
Grandma feeling her bees. Yeah, don't forget, bees are 10 inches. Oh, speaking of, let's get a bee in there.
No. Well, butter my biscuits. Looks like someone's got the Anu giggles going on. What's your revving up
Anu
for,
giggles?
partner? Feels
The
like
fuck
you're
is an
riding
Anu
the
giggle?
Anu train, full steam ahead. Ain't no traffic on this here Anu highway.
Anu
Let's
highway.
keep the times rolling and have ourselves a heck of a ride.
The fuck is he talking about? Let's find a bumblebee. Let's stick a bee in there somewhere. It's a JoJo laugh. Ah, yes. I also want to get in on the bees, though. Yeah, because we have the, so, right at the very beginning, during the intro segment, it does say, Country Fried Minis is here to remind you, beware the bees. So I think we do need to start packing in some bee references here and there. And I think the second segment is probably the logical inclusion spot. So let's get a bee in there. Let's get a bee in there. Let's get like a real subtle one. Maybe this right here. Maybe this is what we want. Copy image. Copy image. Let's pop this in here and let's
Proper copper coffee pot.
proper
Copper coffee pot.
copy
Proper copper coffee pot.
Copy
Proper
copy pot.
Proper copper coffee pot.
Copy
Proper
copy coffee pot.
Proper copper coffee pot.
Proper copy coffee cup and coffees. Okay, let's get in here and just like, how are we gonna go about I kind of want all this text in here. We may just have to like redo it in this color. But let's just let's stick this like maybe down in the corner like that. And set our blending method. This is not working how I thought it would. There's got to be a way to make it ignore the white. I guess we could always just like invert the colors here first. Let's start with inverting the colors. And then maybe we'll just like It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work like I thought it would. So in Premiere, there's a way to overlay things where it'll ignore the white. It does not look like I can do the same thing in Paint.net. So let's go back. Let's find a new bee image. I really love this idea though. The like how to know your bees. That's pretty good right there. Fun bees in CCCC channel. All right. Those are colon bees. Is that Chili Cola Charizard in inverted colors? See if we can make it work. Damn it, I'm in the wrong place. Over here. Are these just like inverted colors? Is that what you've done here, sir? No. They're not inverted. Is this one not inverted?
Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 be.
Maybe we want this one instead. I think we can work with this green one. I can work with that. I can work with that, and then we're gonna fade this a little bit. We're gonna bring down the opacity to make it real subtle. And then of course we also need, we can't have a proper troll post without one of these.
My Rec 5 goes.
Jesus. Charizard would make a good main course? I don't think so. I hear that Lizard is like really tenny flavored. Alright. I think there we go. Charbroiled Charizard. Would it not be like fireproof? Alright, we're gonna call this one Meanwhile. Meanwhile, flatten. I do think we need to work in this. We need to work this in at some point. B anatomy. Hopefully I can remember that I have that there. Alright. Where the hell are we? Premiere. Big Black Knight. Alright. So let's get in our meanwhile shot. Boom. I'm gonna get in our meanwhile shot. M. M for meanwhile. M for meanwhile. Bet you never thought. Meanwhile, while that dries, how long should this sit? Maybe 3 seconds? Maybe 3 seconds? No fireproof? I guess it's true. You can get a burn as a fire type, can't you? Of course, when I say Charizard, I'm thinking Chili Cola Charizard. It's a polyester bead from Chile, named after Charizard. Imagine this, but 10 inches long, crawling into your asshole. Very aggressively. Okay. I'm torn here if we pull this footage back out. Okay. We'll just use both. We'll use both. Okay, so we'll cut to this scene. We'll do the thing. It goes from the hairdryer noise to black screen to remembering where we were at, and it says script record scratch noise. What we'll do is we'll put, I think how we do it is you do a frame hold. Zip that down, and then you come in here and then you add a, I think it's a frame hold is what we're doing. Frame hold. No, I want to add a frame hold. Add frame hold. Add frame hold. I tell you what, I really don't understand how to make that work. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay. And then we should be able to take this and like zoom it in. And say right there. So, meanwhile, while that dries, it'll be like, you remember that spot where we're putting the thing together? I saw a problem. Yeah, right there. We gotta do a longer hold on that, and then... Okay. I also need more room to talk here, so we're gonna pull this out a little bit here. It's gonna say something like, you remember exactly 6 minutes ago when we were putting the thing together? There was a problem with the mech. Right there. Alright, now we need a new asset that's... We need something that says, there's your problem. Okay. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, you say. Do the that's a lot of damage reference. I think we can do both. Yeah, we'll do both. This needs to be white. We need another arrow, because we've been just filling this video with lots of these arrow shots here, so we'll do Bill Engvall and Phil Swift together. I don't get it. I don't get it, Mr. Nate. I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand. Is Bill Engvall? Isn't he one of those comedians from the Redneck Tour or whatever? Oh, there's your sign. Here's your sign. Here's your sign. Okay. We're gonna say there's your problem. And it's got to be Y-E-R, right? I think it's the only spelling that gets the intention across. Okay, so we're going to say, there's your problem, and then we'll have it pop in and do, that's a lot of damage. And then, that is the one where he slaps the thing on the water. The Gorilla Tape thing or whatever. Flex Seal. Yes. Yes. Flex Seal. Now I'm picturing like a really muscly sea lion. Alright. There's your problem. Let's put that in. So this is gonna like zoom in and stop. And we're gonna put in, there's your problem. There's your problem. Boom, right there. What's the duration on this? This can probably go for like duration 2 seconds. It's gonna be a long video at this point. I think realistically we're probably another week out in production as well, unfortunately. This needs a drop shadow now. Come in and grab a drop shadow, else you can't see it with that damn candlelight. Let's boost the opacity and make the softness maybe like 3. And then we need a Flex Seal clip. Okay. Clip. Let's just get a GIF if we can. Flex-tastic, Jesus. Oh, that one's good. That one's really good. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, that's perfect. That one's perfect. Okay. We're gonna save that one. We'll save that one in the big black night. Right here. Okay. Alright, we may need to actually like start doing a voiceover now then. To kind of get caught up to the audio here. Or to the scenes. To match the scenes to the audio. So let's just do that. The hell was that called? It was like Kai Winston. All right. Do we keep it real small on the screen? So this will pop up and be like, remember just 5 minutes ago we were putting a thing together? I noticed a big problem. You see it? There's your problem. We're gonna fix it in the mech lab. Boom. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay. And then we do we can say to the mech lab, and then do like a. Do we have a Mega Mech Lab? Mega Mech Lab image. Is there not an image for Mega Mech? Yeah, there it is. And we play the from what's that? Batman? Old school Batman? We can put a wipe in there as well. We can do a wipe. I want the Batman to the Batcave sound effect. Oh man, you think this is gonna get me? You think this is gonna get me copyright stricken? Let me make sure I'm not capturing the audio for it. I'm gonna mute temp application audio source. We should be all right there. I think that's it. That's the one. All right, so now we're gonna use our Stasher 7 and show it on screen on YouTube while I steal off of YouTube. Let's fucking run that. Should download anytime now. You know what? While that runs, I'm going to fill my coffee cup and I'll be right back. No, considering how ubiquitous that sound is, there's no way they come after you. Everyone uses it. Yeah, I could see that. All right, back to workflow. So now we need downloads folder. We're gonna grab that. We're going to pop into assets. Sounds paste. So we want our Mega Mech Lab image to pop up. And we want a blend mode. So I think we might actually need to edit this image in paint.net and just get rid of the black border. That'll be easier. So let's just open this up. Let's get in here and I'm really gonna have to manually remove this. Like, why would you leave the black border around your website? That's weird. Weird choice. Weird choice. All right, I think what we can do is come in here with a line tool to maybe save a little time. And just cut this. Let's get rid of anti-aliasing. And cut in here like that. Yeah. Because there's no clear delineation between the black border and the black background. Just a really dumb choice on the part of the Megamech designers. You should have made this a nice clean PNG instead of a black border on a black image. That's... No. That's bad choice. See, like, I can't tell where this is supposed to be because it's exactly the same color. It's really, really cool. Does that look right? No, it does not look right because it's 4 points. I only want 2 points. I want 2 points. Does that look about right? Gonna have to be. Dummies. And I think this one's supposed to be thicker as well. You gotta be kidding me. What kind of fucking... Who the fuck does that? Maybe older than... No, it's new. It's current. These have transparencies. Maybe I could force it to be a PNG. Maybe I could... No, I think they just broke it. Yeah, all the other ones are fine. They just broke this. But what we can do is we can take this image and we can copy it and we can come in here and fucking layer it over top. Yeah. We can layer that over top. It's also a different size. Come on, man. Some consistency in your crap. What the fuck, dude? Oh, holy shit. I think that's about right. It's almost. All right. That looks okay to me. Yeah, there we go. And we can come in here and we can fucking magic wand the background and we can come on this layer and delete that. Yeah. You'd be fired from the artistic crew if you pulled this. How do we make this work now? I think we come in here and delete all that. And then we select this. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Deselect. Alright. That's fucking passable. Right? We can at least work with that. That edge is a little fucky, but I really don't care. Let's make it work. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll select all the empty space and we're going to invert selection. And then if we crop to selection, it'll shrink it down and we can save this as our megamechlab.png and it should update in Premiere as well. Yeah, And so now we don't even got to worry about a transparency layer. Okay. And now this needs to have our sound effect. So let's get our Batman transition sound. That's really loud. We're gonna pull -5 dBs on it, I think. Alright, so this thing needs to... We're gonna do position, scale, rotation. It's gonna come in. It's gonna zoom really quick. Zoom in really quick. And then it'll shrink a little bit. And then it'll it'll go back up in size. And now we also want it to like start rotating here. We do 5 times 365. Nope. 5 times 360. I put 5 on it because I'm dumb. So it goes, that's a lot of damage. And now off to the mech lab. That's too much spin. Let's reduce this to 2, and then we'll do this one at 4. See what that looks like. Does it change direction? Is that what? No. Okay. Alright, and now what we want is a nice fart in there. A nice fucking reverb fart explosion. You know, I could probably... I think it's because these two sections have a different spin speed. So I bet you if I just took this one out, it'll have a smooth spin now. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly... Okay. Alright, so this is our alpha setup. We've got the sound effect in there. All this needs to be... all these shots need to be set up for the zoom and stuff. But what we can do now is we're about an hour in. I think it's time to do a little voiceover. Let's open up Notepad and start working on a script here. So we'll do something like... Okay. Dude, is there an easier on the eyes Notepad? Like a Notepad dark? Does Notepad Plus... Does Notepad Plus have dark mode? Plus has dark mode. Okay. Oh. Alright, this is confusing. So the first thing listed is like security enhancements, authenticity guaranteed, I just want the program. Just want the program. Just want the program. Don't want all the baggage. It's for programmers, of course it has dark mode. So I don't actually mind the the non-dark mode. Funnily enough, I'm thinking about the stream. I'm thinking about the folks who have turned this on to pass out and need the screen to not be completely white. I genuinely just need a notepad. I don't need all the programming stuff. All right, let's pull this off the screen. This is too much stuff. I just need a notepad. Holy moly. It's too much, too much. Close that. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me figure out how to make this dark mode. Settings, dark mode, dark mode. There we go. Good enough. This will work. All right. Okay. Now that y'all have seen 100,000 Monty Python references, it stands to reason that we are setting the scene. Oh no, I gotta be careful about the word wrap here. We're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight. What is the Black Knight variant that we're using here? You can turn wrap on. This is way too complicated for what I want out of it. I genuinely just want Notepad, like Windows Notepad with dark mode. This is way too much. How to turn on word wrap in Notepad++. View. Too much. This is too much. I don't want all this crap. Word wrap, but thank you. This is for y'all. When I'm not on stream, I will be using regular Notepad. Genuinely just want a text entry box. Don't get me wrong, I see the utility, right? To look at code and view it and mess with code. I just need wordings. Okay, so we're doing the BL9. Windows 11 Notepad has dark mode. What's the line count would not be helpful for me because I fill up a screen with spaces and then read it and then delete it. What is Windows 11? See, I really do not want Windows 11, but I'm going to be forced into it soon enough. System requirements. Let's compare it to Windows 10 system requirements. It's double the RAM. It's triple the hard drive spot. I mean, that doesn't matter. It's only 64 gigs RAM. Or 64 gigs space. It is double the RAM, which is really fucking lame. Yeah, that's part of it. I really do not want to I do not want to give Windows any money. Obviously, I will have to upgrade at some point, but I think I may need to upgrade the system to upgrade to Windows, which might be in the card like midsummer. I'm gonna need to save up a few months to afford RAM as a average consumer. TPM? I don't know what TPM is. Computer's incompatible. Yeah, so like I get the like loving not getting any more updates, but instead of updates, now it's just getting frequent reminders to upgrade. Painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight. Is that a thing? Because mine reminds me every time it restarts. And it actively continues to try and hijack and do it automatically. Last time I disabled a Windows update like thing, I bricked my computer. So I'm a little cautious about fucking with it. The last time the stream computer died was because I went in and fucked with Windows update settings. Many references as can Reese. Yeah, that's what I used, and it bricked my computer. Like, actually completely bricked it. I had to pull the hard drive out and wipe it on a different computer and then format it and reinstall everything. So there's something I am not knowledgeable enough to do with. I'm not tech savvy. It's like I'm the type that you send me to GitHub. You send me to GitHub to do things and I just get angry, like caveman angry. Yeah, I probably did turn off too much stuff because I don't have the knowledge to do it. You know what I mean? Like it turns into homework. And really, in the end, I just want a Windows that doesn't force ads down my throat and launch updates that break my system. For now, though, Windows 10 is working. It does at least once a week try to force me to switch to 11. And I suspect at some point while building a modern machine, I will need to upgrade eventually. Probably have like a hard to put a dollar amount on it. I probably have like a $400, $500 upgrade to the system on the horizon. Realistically, I need to upgrade to 128 gigs of RAM. Like that's not even not for gaming, but for editing, for video stuff. Yeah, that's what's holding me back now. I also need a lot more storage space. Shit, can I show y'all the... Where do you see the, right here? Yeah. Check out my, these are my these are my video, the secondary and the third video production hard drives. System drive. This is like it's like image storage and secondary like games and stuff. Shit, I've got 200 gigs of 3D print files. And then look, we're almost up to 500 gigs worth of photogrammetry files. It's insane. I swear I need this many drives again. I do need a huge external drive because I think most of this stuff could probably get offloaded. And a lot of this could as well. We could, like the Crater Cobras, Crescent Hawks, all that. Like, I do not want to get rid of these. I need the raw footage, just in case we ever use it. But it definitely needs to go to a gigantic external. You are correct, sir. You are correct. All right, what are we saying? Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is, all right, then, y'all have seen all these references to Monty Python, and obviously it stands to reason that we're going on into a Monty Python project, going to be painted up in the Monty Python colors with the boar on the mech, but then also some references to the Black Knight from the Black Knight video from the Black Pants Legion. Yeah. Be stuck in there, whether talking about the tis but a scratch guy, or whether we're talking about all the fun little references from the various Black Knight artworks from the latest Black Pants Legion Black Knight video. All right, let's record that lineup. Let's see where it puts us, because I do want to actually like kind of talk about what we're doing here a little bit, but we're setting the stage now to do the whole I'm making the excuse for all the Monty Python references to move in and set us up for the next section. So let's do that. Let's close Stasher. Let's pop open Audacity and probably close this. How much are external drives, man? How long do HDDs last? If I'm not spinning up an HDD a whole bunch, would it be decent for long-term storage? Okay, there we go. That ain't too bad. I need something like this, I think. 24 terabytes. Less than 300 bucks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think something like that is probably... I think you're right, Mr. Nate. I think it's funny. Anytime we chat, it's a coin toss. It's either just agreeing with you right out or fucking arguing till we're blue in the face. They just ball slow because they spin and rust. Mmm, delicious. Mix a little bit of aluminum powder in there. All right, let's actually do some voiceover work, shall we? All right. Make this a little smaller.
Okay. Now that y'all have seen 100,000 Monty Python references, it stands to reason that we're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight, complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck in there, whether talking about the "'Tis but a Scratch" guy, or whether we're talking about all the fun little references from the various Black Knight artworks from the latest Black Pants Legion Black Knight video. That's a lot. Okay, so we go back into Big Black Knight, and we'll call this, we're calling it Black Knight Voiceover 3. All right, let's stick that in there and see how it fits. $222 meows. Where is our voiceover track? It looks like we're sticking them down at the bottom. Do we actually need to boost that audio? I don't think we actually do. I need this hard limiter. Let's toss that in there. Let's give it a nice, give it a little listen. Give it a little listen. It does need to be boosted. It does need to be boosted. I think we're really just embracing talking about the things instead of like diving in and talking about the process. Okay, but that said, we are going to talk about the process a little bit here. So we're going to say something like, of course, we can't set the scene without building the scene. And here we're taking a little bit of fast mache that I picked up at the attic outlet. What do you call like what's the term for like a small Goodwill type store? Is charity shop the best term for it, maybe? Thrift shop. Yeah. Thrift shop while I was back east visiting folks in my hometown. It's kind of like charity stores are okay, yeah, specifically British. Yeah. It's same deal though. I think it like I'm pretty sure it's related to one of the churches in the area. It's lots of like plates and decor from like old people. It's kind of like sculpt a mold, but a little more glue centric.
I think it... Not really sure. Yeah, we have the attic outlet, and we have the Good Samaritan. And then there is a Goodwill. So 3 choices in T-Town. Which is actually kind of awesome. You do find neat stuff every now and then. All shelves. Let's see. We'll say something like this is, but it's basically just broken down paper pulp with a binder in it, so it's still fine to use despite having been sitting in a... What's the size of those big Rubbermaid containers? 64 quarts? I think that's the size. That looks like the size. Mine may actually be a little bigger. 128 quart container. Rubbermaid. I just want to see what the sizes are. Rubbermaid container sizes. Storage. I'm pretty sure it's a 64 quart. Okay. It says with some large totes exceeding 70 quarts. Oh, they're even bigger than I was thinking. Pretty sure that's the one. I got one right here. I guess I could measure it. I got one sitting right here. I got the 17 by 15 by 24. So I think that's the 18 gallon. Yeah. Yep. 18 gallon. I think I was off there. Sitting in an 18 gallon Rubbermaid storage container over near tote container over in deep storage. Yeah, I guess that's about right then. I don't remember where I got the 64 quart thing. It's probably from one of those totes. Maybe just not the one I have. Oh, we got to do the math. Was it 932 AD? So we just do 2026 minus 932 would give us 1,094 for 1,094 years. Alright, let's do this line.
Of course, we can't set the scene without building the scene, and here we're taking a little bit of fast mache that I picked up at the Attic Outlet thrift shop while I was back east visiting folks in my hometown.
Do a little pause so I don't have a breath in there.
This stuff's kinda like Sculpt-A-Mold, but a little more glue-centric, I think it. Not really sure, but it's basically just broken down paper pulp with a binder in it, so it's still fine to use despite having been sitting in an 18-gallon Rubbermaid tote container over in deep storage for 1,094 years.
Alright, let's export that and see where it sets us up. That's number 3. We're gonna export. Boom, bow. Let's see where that puts us. There we go, there we go. We're gonna say something like, we'll build this stuff up about a quarter of an inch thick. Ooh, what's some, we should maybe use medieval measurement. Medieval measurements. Finger breadth. A finger breadth. I think we're using a finger breadth. A finger breadth. You can't do a DTH. It's not a real sound. It's nonsense. About half a finger breadth deep, and sprinkle in some cork bits and Gale Force 9 fine turf ballast stuffs. Before mixing up a concoction, the PVA glue, ISO, I guess I could call it IPA. Nearly pure IPA, and lots of water. This is the same scene we used in the last short, you know. And lots of water. Which will then dribble all about the setting with a happy little pipette. All right, let's run that, see where it gets us to.
We'll build this stuff up about half a finger breadth deep and sprinkle in some cork bits and Gale Force 9 fine turf ballast stuffs before mixing up a concoction of PVA glue, nearly pure IPA, and lots of water, which will then dribble all about the setting with a happy little pipette.
That was unnatural delivery, but I really don't care. Let's roll with it. Boop bap, boop boop bap, boop dap bow bow beep boop bap 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 bow. Okay. That does set us up to say something like, unfortunately, though this mixture gets deep in the mush to lock in that turf, that terrain. I heard a thing. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. The POW is well placed. $0.15, y'all. 15 cents to do that. And I get 80% of that. Fashion. It also adds a ton of moisture to our mix, which threatens to increase the drying time to damn near forever. So we ended up having to blast that fucker with a hairdryer while doing other tasks, just to get the quote unquote fast mache to set up. Hard. All right, let's run that, see where it puts us. I think that's going to put us a little bit, we might go a little over, which I could maybe spread out. I really don't want to add more, I don't want to add any more time in the shots than I have to. It's entirely possible your stuff's a bit expired. I checked and I have the same stuff and mine sets in like an hour. I think it's a combination of how thick I made it, and that it's laid over a frame of cardboard that was not breathable. It took like 2 days to dry. And it was thick. It was really thick. But it is fucking rock hard now. Absolutely rock hard. It did contract quite a bit. It's good stuff. I actually, it seems like a discount option, though. Didn't we check and see that Sculpt-A-Mold is a little cheaper? Anyhow, let's do this. Unfortunately, though this mixture gets deep in the mush to lock in that terrain in a permanent fashion, it also adds a ton of moisture to our mix, which threatens to increase the drying time to damn near forever. So we ended up having to blast that fucker with a hairdryer while doing other tasks, just to get... Oh, that's an unnatural breath. I can't leave that there. Unnatural breath. Let's do this in 2 chunks. It is when you buy it in bulk. Okay.
Unfortunately, though this mixture gets deep in the mush to lock in that terrain in a permanent fashion, it also adds a ton of moisture to our mix, which threatens to increase the drying time to damn near forever. In smaller portions, the fast mache is more economical than the small sculptum. Okay, and I got the little box. Well, you see it in the picture. Or in the video, you see the box that I got. I got the little one. The little one. It's good stuff. Very useful. It does take ages to dry though. For that, we ended up having to blast that fucker with a hairdryer while doing other tasks just to get the quote-unquote fast mache to set up hard in a reasonable amount of time. Alright. Let's see how far over we go. See how far over we go. I bet it's pretty far over. It's heckin' far over. How long is this shot? Could we actually... It's already a minute and a half spent on the Sculpta mold. Could I get away with... Let's just add a little bit of time to it. Let's just add a little bit of time to it. Let's just see. How much is that actually adding? That's only 10 more seconds. I think we can get away with 10 seconds longer. If anything, I think what we can do is just, we can make this shot a little more agonizingly long. Let's add 5 seconds to it, maybe. We'll add 5 seconds here. It looks like we've only got Country Fried Minis people in there, so I think I'm okay with this. We got the Black Knight reference there. I've got the Zomboid, which I really like. Oh, where does he actually start? I also really like Zomboid. Yeah, I want to get the Zomboid shot in there. So I think what we'll actually do, we'll start this shot right here. And this is still like 10 full seconds of quiet hairdryer noise, which I like quite a bit. So now we need to add 6 seconds and 20 frames. We need to add 6 seconds and 20 frames to this. So this needs to be 11:20. And we can just slow this down a little bit. Oh, 11:20, how much? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18 more frames? Wait, I did some math wrong. So 18 frames on that would be 13:08. No, 12:08. 12:08. Redeem Popcat. Thank you, Nightbot. I want to do that too. I love Popcat.
I love Popcat. Popcat is love. Popcat is life. Alright. Let's bring that down a little bit in volume. No thought, only pop. That is true. Alright, let's watch this back and oops, shit. I think it may be time to add some music to this. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Actually, I want to put in the music first. I think we want something that's like a gentle insertion back into the synth, back into the chill wave stuff, like running off that ramp and starting to build up speed. Whatever it is, we could probably get away with a full song there if we could find something the right length. So that's 12:30 through 14:10. That's what? A minute 40? I bet we could find something around a minute 40. Let's check Epidemic. Let's check Epidemic. I guess this is one of those moments I should probably get our temp audio source set to Chrome, and then we can pause music. And we can start checking in here. Synth wave. You need to pipe this one through? Yeah, I think so. Especially in that this is, ironically, has just kind of become a productive, actually getting work done stream. Okay, so we're going to do duration short, duration mini small. You're looking for a transition? Add that to the looking words. Oh, we're gonna do the transition on the Batman thing. Let's see what catch up sounds like. Is that actually coming through? It's got to hit about in the right spot, or it's got the fall off in the right spot. I think I'm all right with that. Let's try it. Let's try it. What was that called? Catch up? Yeah, I think that's a good like ramp point. That's a good on-ramp to taking the hard shift back from the medieval music into this shenaniganry. What's that called? It was something by, it's catch up. Ketchup. Let's go into our music folder. It looks like I already have that downloaded. We're gonna go to music. We're gonna get Ketchup by Falcon Dives. And that is a lot longer than I thought it would be. cut that. I want it to start right with the audio here. Oh, you know what? It also looks like I got some weird timing with the audio too, with the voice track, so I could trim a few seconds. Shit, fire. Choking to death over here. Do we trim it off the back end? Yeah, we'll trim it off the back end. I want to keep the zomboid in the shot. And then I think this is just like a hard jump cut to black screen here. How long is this? Let's reduce this to 2 seconds and see what it looks like. Okay. So this is going to go down to -25 dBs, and then we may have a section done potentially. So let's set our temp source to Premiere. Let's pause our music again. Let's watch this little section here. First,
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's working. All right, here we go.
Okay. Now that y'all have seen 100,000
It's lower
Monty
resolution than
Python
the
references,
final
it stands to reason that we're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight, painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight, complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck
Happy
in
New
there.
Year,
Whether
Dark
talking
Sun.
about the Tis But a Scratch guy, or whether we're talking about all the fun little references from the various Black Knight artworks from the latest
You want a
Black
little
Pants
preview,
Legion Black
Mr.
Knight
Dark
video.
Sun? You want a little preview?
Of course, we can't set the scene
Kept
without
missing me on
building
Discord,
the
that's-
scene, and here we're taking
No
a little
worries.
bit of
No
fast
worries. No worries. You keep missing me on Discord. Not even a problem. Let me give you a little preview, since we're not a super populated stream. And if any of you catch this via the algorithm after the fact, but before the big Black Knight video, then you're also getting a little preview too. Let's find our man, my it's so bad. My desktop is so bad. Here we go. We're gonna have to set this to the right. You got 7 minutes? You got two for this. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's get the audio in the correct spot. Boom, bam. We'll set this to media player. Here we go. Blow. Can I hide me? Oh shit, I forgot I have the whole bit done out. Yeah. Here, I'll replay this one too.
Let's take a break and enjoy a Comstar holovid.
Turkid, Olala, as Jade Falcon forces pushed across the Fresno River, bleeding for every bridge and every meter of ground. Olala became the hinge of the campaign. Fake buildings above, real bunkers below, and a whole lot of very determined comm guards in between. Here, we're just one lance, Comstar's colors, my Black Knight taking point, moving through the city center. The Falcons have already crossed, supplies are thin on both sides, and every alley feels like it's hiding a deadly mech waiting to pounce. Our job isn't glory. It's not even winning. It's delay, bleed, and disappear. Strike and hiss, just like the 77th. Hit hard, make noise, and be gone before the clanners can bring their superior weapons to bear. Contact ahead. Jade Falcon machines push into the square, hungry for a trial of honor after the failure at Robbins Crossing. But Tagayed isn't a trial, it's a lesson. And today's lesson is, there are no fair fights in a city rebuilt to be a trap. Black Knight anchors. We trade first at range, lasers stitching plate, PPCs lighting the streets like arc welders. My lance fans out, using the skyline for cover. Firing lanes opening and closing as the buildings crumble. Soon, we draw danger close. My 5 tons of vengeance crashing down in swooping arcs to rend armor and sever my armor. Armor's cooking, heat's climbing. Black Knight's doing exactly what it was built to do. Soak, burn, and refuse to fall over. In the end, we fell. But for a little while, in this square, under these ashes, Comstar reminded the clans that not every battlefield cares about honor.
It sure is. Yes, lots of little references here. Yes. What were we doing? We were testing the current state. A lot going into this one. It's hella delayed. It was supposed to be. Originally, it was going to be a Christmas release, and then a New Year's release, and then a third release, and now it's probably going to be another week, realistically. Through it all, like I'm running out of time, and like I still got to make money in the meantime. Easter's the egg video. Egg video's coming back a year late. The interesting thing here, okay, so it is long. You have a good one, Mr. Dark Sun. Pleasure to catch you for a moment. Keep an eye out for the video. David Attenborough sends his fucking regards. Holy shit. It's a little better now, right? That I turned it down a bit. All right. Let's test this.
Okay. Now that y'all have seen 100,000 Monty Python references, it stands to reason that we're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight, painted in the colors.
We're gonna have a little Black Knight
Black
going
Knight,
across the screen,
complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck in there. Whether talking about the "Tis But a Scratch" guy, or whether we're talking about all the fun
Is that
little
music a
references
little
from
low?
the various Black Knight artworks from the latest Black Pants Legion Black Knight video.
It feels a little low.
Of course, we can't set the scene without building the scene, and here we're taking a little bit of fast mache that I picked up at the Attic Outlet thrift shop while I was back east visiting
I like
folks
that
in
shot.
my
That's my
hometown.
favorite, maybe.
This stuff's kind of like Sculpt-A-Mold, but a little more glue-centric, I think it. Not really sure, but it's basically just broken down paper pulp with a binder in it, so it's still fine to use despite having been sitting in an
Not terribly low.
18-gallon Rubbermaid tote container over in deep storage for
I might try to bring it up
1,094
like
years.
2 dB.
We'll build this stuff up about half a finger breadth deep and sprinkle in some cork bits and Gale Force 9 fine turf ballast stuffs before mixing up a concoction of PVA glue, nearly pure IPA, and lots of water, which will then dribble all about the setting with a happy little pipette. Unfortunately, though this mixture gets deep in the mush to lock in that terrain in a permanent fashion, it also adds a ton of moisture to our mix, which threatens to increase the drying time to damn near forever. For that, we ended up having to blast that fucker with a hairdryer while doing other tasks just to get the quote-unquote fast mache to set up hard in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay, so that's a little bit of an awkward transition there. I think maybe we could just pull this back out to 3 seconds again, and then add this back on, and then instead of stopping like we have for the other scenes, we could just talk through this. Just got me an extra 25 minutes. Hell yeah. We are just busy work tonight. Shit, I should show off some of the freehands on the mech at the moment while you're here. Damn, they haven't been updated. They haven't been updated. I'll have to grab them from... I was posting them to... Was I posting them just in the chat room? I think I maybe was just posting them in a chat room. I can grab them one at a time. All right. Yeah, here we go. Open link. First set. Bow. So I didn't know about Kong Interstellar until watching the text video. So that's the logic here. Emblazoned with Kong everywhere. Mr. Comstar. See, the problem when you share your images there, they get like crushed. It's crushed way down. Let's see. I probably have here's the inspiration for the 932 comes from this. And then we added this one. It's just outrageous. That's just fucking outrageous, Comstar. Next one is I asked folks if we were doing None Shall Pass or I Move for No Man. So we ended up going Move for No Man, and of course because it's Country Fried Minis, it had to be Goon.
Got a symphony of birds purring like a whole tribe.
This is one of the new tracks.
Like
and then boom, we got
all the way down the burr.
We got the None Shall Pass on the side of the sword.
Keep those burrs coming, because I'm down for this positively meowtacular ride. Ain't nothing like a bit of feline.
We got the Gunslinger program.
Fantastic.
And did I post the Kong Interstellar somewhere? It was in where the hell was that at? Hobby Corner? Yeah, there it is. Open link. We did the Kong Interstellar on the weapon. That's a direct reference to the text video. I also the Type DDS Kingston is inaccurate on this chassis, unfortunately. Since then, I've done a little bit more. We're gonna do, I think in the video, we're gonna show DDR. I actually copied that from Tech Studio. I copied it from here. This one. That was my reference. Let's see. Yeah, I've been adding a whole bunch of stuff, bunch of little caution logos and like no steps. He's 148. Yep. Indeed, it's big. Why is he getting so quiet, dude? Holy shit.
Well, butter my biscuits.
Butter
Sounds
my
like you're revving up
biscuits.
A whole symphony of brrrs. Partner. Like a rotary
Dude,
autocannon.
you just
fire
absolutely
away.
break
Ain't no
this bot,
traffic on this
Comstar.
brrr highway. Keep 'em rolling, and let's ride this purring engine all night long. Ain't nothing like a good old brrr jam. The paint flowing, and the minis dancing. Woo-wee. And the minis dancing. What?
All right. I'm back. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the burr discussion, but I did want some coffee. Okay. So I think here we're just gonna talk right through the. I think we're just gonna talk right through the thing. Well, you know. Oh no. You mean like this? You mean like this, Mr. Nate? Like this? Oh man. Yeah, that's what I. Okay, so now I need to establish. We've gotten to the whole point of starting the audio here. Is that we want to talk about, hey, you remember that? We have missed you as well, yes. I think Mr. Nate authoritatively speaks for the community. That's the thing, okay? For any of y'all out there who are catching this, who are not part of the community, who are seeing this via the algorithm, who've clicked on this for whatever reason, CFM is a community, and it's all community driven. And none of this is possible without the fine folks who hang out and show their hobbies and get involved. So click that little Discord link right down there and come hang out. We want to hear your sexy, sultry voice. Okay. So I need to say very quickly, while that dries, there was a problem that we saw earlier. So we could do like, meanwhile, while that base dries out, thank you, Nate. Link in the chat, y'all. Link in the chat. Especially if you catch this by the algorithm. if you do catch this via the algorithm, let me know in the comments down below. I'm genuinely curious to see if YouTube pushes this to anybody, or if you've clicked on this due to some thumbnail or whatever reason. What do we say? Meanwhile, while that base dries out, we've got a problem to address with the print of this here gigantic mini. Don't know if you noticed exactly oh man, exactly replace this, redub this number minutes ago. Notice exactly, redub this number. Oh, this has got insert on. Yuck. Redub this number ago. But there was a problem. There was a misprint which we'll need to correct. So I've printed out some replacement parts for us to dive into the for us to rebuild this man better, faster, stronger. Wait. Wrong franchise. Okay. Let's get that recorded up, and I think we're just going to append it to the end of this. So, like, as I'm saying, meanwhile, while that bass dries out, we'll get this extra few seconds here to mess with that. Let's do that. Meanwhile, while that bass dries out, we've got a problem to address with the print of this here gigantic mini. Don't know if you noticed exactly redub this number ago, but there was a misprint which we'll need to correct. So I've printed out some replacement parts for us to rebuild this man better, faster, stronger. Wait, wrong franchise. Okay. Alright. So let's run that. Let's see where that lands us. Oh, perfect. To the mech lab. To the Mega Mech Lab. To the Mega Mech Lab. Yeah. To the Mega Mech Lab. To the Mega Mech Lab. Finger in the air is important. Finger in the air is very important. To the Mega Mech Lab. I wonder if the finger in the air comes through. I hope it does. It should. I promise. It's there in the voice. So high, I got my finger in the air so much I got arthritis now. Faster, stronger. Wait, wrong franchise. To the Mega Mech Lab. That is now too loud. So we got to drop that another X dBs. And then we can pull this on the back end here to there. Can we just run this audio all the way to the end of that? That might work. That might work right there. We do need a few assets real quick. We need Black Knight Sarna. We need a Black Knight. We need a Black Knight. I think we want this one right here. Yeah. I got itchy nostrils, y'all. Itchy nostrils. Jesus. Oh my goodness. It's just what am I doing? I'm saving this as a PNG. We're going to change this name right here.
Country Fried Minis asked me, tell Mr. Comstar how to avoid getting 10-inch colon bees in his ass. Well, partner, if old Mr. Comstar wants to steer clear of those pesky 10-inch colon bees, I'd suggest he stays clear of any wild honey hives and doesn't go messing around with strange bee colonies. Always keep some NULN oil on hand. It can fix just about anything. And remember, ain't no traffic on the bee-free highway. So keep that backside bee-free and enjoy the ride.
Keep that backside bee-free and enjoy the ride. Keep that backside bee-free. It's in the programming. There's no traffic. It's part of his personality model. All right, we gotta fix this guy real quick. I think that's sealed, and then this needs to be sealed down here. Yeah. Those actually need to be anti-aliased thickness 2 lines. Yeah, there we go. You know, I wonder, could I just set this to like a multiplicative layer and put it over top of a clear one? What's gonna be the best way to...
Backside be free and enjoy the rest of the ride.
That one's pretty fucking good. That one was pretty fucking good. Yeah, that one was good. All right, so I think, damn it, we missed another spot. Let's correct this really quick. Let's correct that. All right, so I think the method to get a clean Black Knight drawing is gonna just be, we'll select all of this. We'll get to where we can magic wand the stuff off, right? Boom, all of that, delete that. And now in theory, we should be able to should be able to like thicken the black outline. There's a few little bits that need to get removed. You know what? That's probably good enough, right? We're embracing jank here. If anything, what we'll do is select all of that. We're going to invert selection. We're going to create a new layer. We can come and fill this in black. Oh, this is still overlay. It's got a weird outline on it now. What if we select all the black? Boom. Let me select all the black and then do the shift pour. Boom, like that. Where's our actual, like... Why is it not pouring? Oh, it did, okay. All right. So I think what we can do is deselect this now, Control D, and we should be able to come in here and, as long as we have anti-aliasing turned on, we should be able to, like, we should be able to thicken all the black up like that, and then layer it over top of this, and it should get rid of all that white. Yeah, perfect. Boom. We can delete this. Save that. And now we can put our Black Knight in when he's talking about the Black Knight. Holy fuck. So, I think I grossly overestimated how much would get done in this stream tonight. We have basically finished 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So now we need to find the spot where I say something about the Black Knight, the BL.
Now that y'all have seen 100,000 Monty Python references, it stands to reason that we're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight, painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight, complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck in there.
All right, so we want it where
for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black. In the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight.
Monty Python Black Knight. So we're gonna take our let me replay this. We're gonna take our Monty Python Black Knight from earlier, copy, and we're gonna use the exact same asset, because why wouldn't we? Okay.
Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight.
Alright. So we want to find where it says
for a Monty Python
Black Knight. So we'll start this one here.
Monty Python Black Knight BL9
whatever. And that's where we'll take our other Black Knight. I guess I could just leave this on play and then mute this. Man, we're going to take our old style Black Knight and stick it here, and then we'll take this same position scale rotation and paste it in here. That's so fucking stupid, dude. That's so fucking dumb. Oh man, does it stay that same size? I think maybe it stays that same size. Let's try bringing it down 10%. I don't want to completely block what's happening here, but the Black Knight following the Black Knight, that's too fucking good, dude. Oh my god. I just defeated Caps Lock. Hell yeah. Of the Monty Python Black Knight. So we then take the Monty Python Black Knight and we run it through again. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's really stupid. That's really fucking stupid. Okay. It's a macro now that turns itself off after 5 seconds. What? I don't understand. You could always just hit the just hit the caps lock button. I don't. I don't understand, Miss Nate. I don't understand. I see. That's really low resolution. So he says here, I'll just. So I accidentally spam caps. Oh, you just do it when you mean to. I see. I need a good, like, high quality Patsy image with a white background. I think this is our one right here. Yeah. Open, save image as PNG. We're going to man, if you guys could, I wonder if there's a way I could capture like the other monitor and stuff when I'm doing this crap. Patsy. Okay, I guess pressing typing PAT saves the thing. Good luck with the video production, Cam. Comstar Nate, great to see you both again too. Yes, AFK, indeed. We're so far behind schedule. It's unreal. It'll get here when it gets here, though. That's the I'm reminded of the in the preview video for the Black Pants Legion Black Knight video. It said soon trademark, and I feel that. All right, let's try to get a good cut out of this. I think that's gonna be good enough there. That's fine. Good enough. Good enough is fucking good enough. You know what I mean? We could even like come in here and fix that maybe with our tool here. Yeah. Who cares if it's got white edges? It is what it is. So now, no. All right. Let me pause this. So let's figure out where the thing is.
We're setting the scene for a Monty Python Black Knight BL9-KNT Black Knight, painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight, complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck in there.
Complete with as many references. So we want Patsy right here, and then we want the same motion right here. Pow, boom. He actually needs to be a little not bigger. No, 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 no. I think we actually need to move each of the layers. Love the mechs going across the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I don't know how, but it got unlocked and it's really, really stupid, and I fucking love it. I'm right there with you, Mr. Squarepeg. The horrible, horrible walk animation it's good. So these all just got to get lifted up because it's just a weird. A weird height compared to the other ones. Just lift it all straight up. Every step. Eventually, those will get done. And so, this one obviously needs the clop, clop, clop. Coconut horse sound, MP3. How about 10 hours of Coconut's horse gallop sound? I don't think any of these are what I'm looking for. Let's see, Monty Python. Let's see if someone's just ripped them. Yeah, let's see if free sound is a good spot for it. Ooh, I bet you this is gonna be way too fucking loud. Let me make sure it's not killing your ears. This is someone making that sound at a professional level. That's funny. No, no, no. We want this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's... There's too many on this page. Where, let's see, you telling me that none of these have the sound effect? That's, we're just gonna use that one instead of the, maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do both. How do I actually download the thing? There it is. Let's download that one. Click this button 9 times. Yay, I just sold my data to someone. Ed Foley, I just don't think anybody's done quality rips is the problem. Let's see if this is the one. It's not correct. You telling me no one's ripped it? That's fucking silly. All right, let me pop this open in a different window so I don't get copyright claimed, and see if this is where the audio is. Yeah, okay. We'll just rip the audio out of this one. This is just the audio from the film. Which is probably more accurate to doing references anyways. Damn, I can't believe we're approaching 2.5 hours, or 3 hours at this point. Should I make a short before we call it an evening? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I guess I should put in the audio that I just downloaded so I don't forget what I was doing. And then, let's make tonight short before I call this stream. Okay, so now we got some downloads here. Monty Python coconuts. Go back. Put these in here. Close this. We're gonna add the... Make sure we have the space here. I just want the coconut sound right here. The waveform does look very similar to what was online, to be fair. Let's set this one at like -20. And then run that. And then we'll cut this right here. Boom. Bam. This is too quiet, so we're gonna boost that back up. Maybe -10. As that starts to get music. No. I think it's okay. I actually need to pause this just for a second. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then I think I want to try to put in the "you've got 2 empty halves of coconuts" and you're just banging them together in there. Yeah, let's try this. Let's set that to -10. Let's pause this. Let's bring this back, which should then be pointing to yep, and then let's watch this scene again right here.
References, it stands to reason that we're setting the scene for a
The
Monty
audio
Python
might be
Black
off,
Knight,
but
BL9-KNT Black Knight.
oh fuck, I should have checked this first. It's at -10? Okay, it's probably not gonna blow your ears out.
Painted in the colors of the Monty Python Black Knight, complete with as many references as can reasonably be stuck in there. Whether talking about the "'Tis But a Scratch" guy, or
Perfect. 2 empty halves of coconuts and you're banging them together. That's a lot of audio noise, but you know, it works. It's in the same theming as all the other references. All right, so let's save this. Let's put a pause on that and let's make tonight short so I don't have to worry about it before I go to bed. So we're gonna open, the way I usually do it is I'll open recent. So we'll do our locking your basing in here. And then we're gonna save this as Mech Lab. All right. We can get rid of all of that. Boom, all of this. Plow. We can get rid of all of these. We can get rid of all of those. All right. And we're gonna think about what we're doing here. I think the plan is to take some of this power tool footage is what we're doing. Where do we want it? Is it this one? That one's really out of frame. That's so bad out of frame. I'm not even gonna be able to use that in the main video. I think that's our short right there, actually. We'll do all the prep for it and do a slow burn buildup all the way to the point where we touch it to the thing and cut it right as it touches the thing. So it's like denial of satisfaction, if that, you know what I mean? Okay, so we want this set to like there. We want it set a little bit to the right. And we're gonna run it all the way up to where it touches. But we're not gonna let it happen. We're not gonna let it happen at all. Boom. That's our, oops. Yeah. Perfect. I love slop. Okay. Let's see if our... I think maybe we want to not do like a fully defocused scaling this time. Yeah, let's set these all to 110. Let's set these all 110, 110, 110. And then I think we also want to like make sure the top of our frame is at the top. That way we get as much of the like verticality as we can. Yeah, like that. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so we need to think about what the voiceover for Power Tool is. A case for a power tool. Poetry by hot chocolate sounds fucking good. I have hot coffee. It's a close second. Let's see. A case for a power tool. Poetry by CFM and the lunatics in chat. Oh, Busty Dremel, how thick your battery. Oh, Lusty Dremel, how your... I put hot chocolate in my coffee. How your... Oh, Lusty Dremel, how your shaft it's so spin. Oh, crusty Dremel, may you never be cleaned. Instead, choosing to remain covered in the filth of our sweaty work. Oh, trusty Dremel. Oh, trusty Dremel. Your charge is never enough. And so your back end be slammed oft into the wall mounted socket. All right. Busty, lusty, crusty, trusty. What? Words ending in usty. It doesn't need to be 5-letter. It just needs to be words that end in usty. There are not that many. There are not that many at all. So we can add in oh musty Dremel. That same filth. That same filth lending a fine coating. Oh, musty Dremel. That same filth lending a particular flavor. Oh, what? You know what? We'll just expand these to be all comments. How thick your battery? Weighty in all the right places. And cord free. Oh, lusty Dremel, how your shafted so spin. Turning my tool with reckless speed. Oh, this is a new one, isn't it? This is a new track. Have we heard this one yet? Whomst is this? Whomst is this? Purple Dive. I don't recognize this one. I think I'm on board. We get a little bit of that farty synth to it. In fact, I think that's the song on our I think that's the song on our short right now. What's this called? Flower Bed? Flower Bed. FL. It's not even in my music folder. So that means it's gonna be here? Where's that at? Where the hell is that pointing? Paint stream? I don't know where I'm pulling my music from. I'm gonna have to fuck up the D streaming assets music. Streaming assets? Oh, I moved the folder. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. It's right here. Duh. Flower Bed. F for Flower Bed. That needs to live in my main music folder. Because that's our Dremel poetry music right there. I like it. I'm on board. We'll set this one to -25. Okay. That same filth lending a particular flavor. Known so special to my own taste. Oh, trusty Dremel, your charge is never enough. And so your back end be slam off into the wall-mounted socket. Alright, let's record that up and see how far that puts us. Because I think we're going to have to put like 2 more lines. We need to save this temporarily. Save project as. This is going into Black Knight script in progress. Let's make our short. New. I'm gonna give it one of these. A Case for a Power Tool. Poetry by CFM and the Lunatics in chat. Oh, busty Dremel, how thick your battery. Weighty in all the right places and cord free. I need to redo that. I don't need those peaks. I gotta talk quieter. Maybe I gotta back off it just a little bit more. I want to be close to it though, to get that, you know, that effect. Oh, busty Dremel, how thick your battery. Weighty in all the right places and cord free. Line 1. Oh, lusty Dremel, how your shaft it so spin, turning my tool with reckless speed. Oh, crusty Dremel, may you never be cleaned, instead choosing to remain covered in the filth of our sweaty work. Oh, musty Dremel, that same filth lending a particular flavor, so special to my own taste. Oh, trusty Dremel, your charge is never enough. And so you're back in. I can't. Oh, I fucking can't. Oh, trusty Dremel, your charge is never enough. And so your back end be slammed off into the wall-mounted socket. All right, so we run this, and this goes in shorts development. This goes in shorts development, and this is called Dremel Woes. Export. And we're gonna stick that in here. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna hit record and then go across the room and start fucking like bitching over there about the fucking Dremel being out of power. I think that's the intention here. Where was that at? That's in shorts development. Okay. What the fuck did I just call that? Something Dremel? Dremel Woes. Oh god, sorry, that was a burp. Can't really see it getting jammed in the butt like I'd like. What happens if we just run that as it is? A case for a power. This needs to go minus. No. This needs a hard limiter. Hard limiter. Hard limiter. Maximum amplitude minus 12. Let's see. Let's just, I'm gonna give it a listen. I do want to get some of the like bitching. Must have been your Revolution just finished an Infinity Challenge? I don't know. It's not running at the moment. Were we talking about a sound? Alright, I am gonna go across the room and bitch. Alright, let's see if we can make this thing work. Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's do away with that for a second. I'm gonna go over there. That was the daily reward available. I don't know what you're talking. I don't have it running. It's not running. I don't know where the sound would have come from. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run across the room and do this thing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Gee! I swear to Christ. My charge is sick. Damn it, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Why is there never any charge in this fucking thing? Man, I really gotta invest in this. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Ah! Now I can't waste all this time on fucking there. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Alright. Let's see if that came through. How loud was that for y'all? I didn't know how much to like enunciate, because I want it to be like barely audible in the video. Sounded like you're on the other side of the room, mildly irritated. Okay. That's what I'm going for. About as intelligible as cooking time, huh? Alright, here it comes. I think we actually maybe need to drop the dBs there. I want it to be like super fucking indistinct. Like unintelligible. Let's go down 5. Yes. Yummy, 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 says the cat. Yes, yes, yes. That's a good one. Okay, we just about have that ready then. So I think we'll pull this front end off on all 3 of these. Let's pull that front end up to here on all 3 of these. Bam, bam, bam. And then we'll pull this in and we'll just shorten the whole fucking thing. Plow, plow. We'll bring the music out here. Boom. This should be stuck to there, then this comes out to here. And now we'll pull our VHS overlay to there. Slide that out we delete one of these tracks right there. Okay, and then we make these essential sound from the TV, because it's always VHS tapes. Let's see, I will give this a listen. I think we need a traffic noises tech studio image now. Let's do traffic, or let's see if car. What if we do this? Traffic. Oh. Enjoy the traffic noises. Can we do multiple lines here? No. Traffic. I just don't like that the kerning is so bad with the thing. Can we do a little extra character spacing? Will that help? No. Ridiculous. It's the T is weird. The T has weird kerning. Let's see. It's okay. What if we do? So no matter what, we end up with the T. What if we do traffic noises intensify? No. I don't think it's gonna work just because it doesn't work with the T. The kerning is just bad with that font. Yeah, exactly. Well, the T itself has bad kerning. Can we get the zoom on that to where it works? Why? Why is it not? What? It's. The zoom is supposed to do the text, not the background. Traffic. Boo earns. Boo earns. 0 out of 10. We could maybe do this one, I guess. Traffic. Noises. Intensify. There we go. That's fine. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Good enough. Save image as. We're gonna go into shorts development. We're gonna call this traffic noises intensify. Okay. And let's stick that over where the traffic noises start. Right here. Boom. I want T for traffic. Traffic noises intensify. We're gonna start it here, and we're gonna run it to where the traffic noises stop. We're gonna do a I remember this song. We did this in crater covers. Yeah, I like this one. This is a good one. I think we could actually pull the traffic noise thing to here. Let's pull off our mosaic out. Boom, and we need to move this up to like here. Cut this out, and then we'll do our mosaic out. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's test this out. Let's see how it goes. Let us see. Oh, you know what? Fuck. We need let me replay this for a minute. We need a watch CFM animation again. We need another watch Country Fried Minis. Subscribe for more butt stuff. It's gotta be that one, right? Right there. Yeah. And then we want our... Where the hell did I not save that? Where the hell was it at? What the fuck was it called? How do I lose things so quick? Oh, it's because it's a number. Silly. So it's going to be all the way at the top. It ain't there. There it is. It is there. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I think real small is probably the best way. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Let's see. All right. A Case for a Power Tool. Poetry by CFM and the Lunatics in Chat. Oh, Busty Dremel, how thick your battery. Weighty in all the right places and cord free. Oh, lusty Dremel, how your shaft it so spin, turning my tool with reckless speed. Oh, crusty Dremel, may you never be cleaned, instead choosing to remain covered in the filth of our sweaty work. Oh, musty Dremel, that same filth lending a particular flavor, so special to my own taste. Oh,
trusty Dremel. Your charge is never enough, and so your back end be slammed off into the wall-mounted socket.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Jeez. I swear to Christ. I charge a cig every day. God damn it, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I think it's got to be reduced
Why
even
is there
further.
nobody charging
I want
this
that to be
fucking thing?
super indistinct. Here, let's rebalance it. Rebalance it. I want it to be on the edge of hearing.
You gotta be fucking.
Still too loud. I think that radio effect, like hard boosts my audio. Some reverb, you say? Does it already have some on it from the dynamics process? No, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, let's try a little bit of reverb. Let's do, I think it's studio reverb is the one we want to do. We'll make the room bigger. We'll do a little bit of extra decay.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Jeez.
We need to cut the high frequencies a little bit.
I swear to Christ. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Jeez. I swear to Christ. I charge a cig every day. God damn it, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Why is there never any charge in this fucking thing? Man, I really gotta invest in the cord. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus.
I want it to be like you're hearing the mumble fucking ridiculous. You know, do we hard limit it even lower? Maybe that's what we do. We can cut the top end down to like -16.
Socket.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Jeez. I swear to
I don't
Christ.
think we can go to 20.
I charge a cig. Damn
That-
it, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That might be where we want it.
Why is there never any charge in this fucking thing? Man, I really gotta invest in the cord. This is fucking
Yep.
ridiculous.
Yep,
Jesus
there it is.
Christ.
There it is. The fucking ridiculous Jesus Christ coming through. Just a tiny yeah, okay, I think that did it. Let's give it one more pass from the start.
A case for a power tool. Poetry by CFM and the lunatics in chat. Oh, busty Dremel, how thick your battery. Weighty in all the right places and cord free. Oh, lusty Dremel, how your shaft it so spin, turning my tool with reckless speed. Oh, crusty Dremel, may you never be cleaned, instead choosing to remain covered in the filth of our sweaty work. Oh, musty Dremel, that same filth lending a particular flavor, so special to my own taste. Oh, trusty Dremel, your charge is never enough, and so your back end be slammed off
It's always
into the
dead.
wall-mounted
It's
socket.
always fucking dead.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Jeez. I swear to Christ. I charge a cig. Damn it, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You can just about hear that I say I charge this thing.
Fucking thing.
Charge this fucking thing.
Man, I really gotta invest in the cord. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Ah. Come on now, I can't waste all this time on fucking that. Fucking kidding me.
I like that right here. It cuts out the tension, and you get the thick, and that's it. That's it. It's fucking done. Okay, success. Beautiful. All right. I called this Mech Lab because I was going to do the Mech Lab thing, but we did Dremel Woes instead. I think we're just going to export. Which is going to eat up my computer. So I think that's all I got for the stream then. Once again, we got fucking like basically nothing done. I wonder if it's the talking about it. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. I think that's the problem, is I had fun while working on this tonight. Black Knight's gonna be done when Black Knight's done. At this point, I maybe have to like not worry about it for the next few days and instead paint on projects. We're definitely gonna come back with I'll see what I can get done through the weekend. Monday, we're going to be doing a paint stream for my client on Fiverr. We're going to be working on some dragon mix. I don't have the box handy, do I? We're going to be doing some catalyst models. We'll do some catalyst models on Monday. I'll record that, and we'll talk about prepping and painting catalyst models. With a subtext of what's the word I'm looking for? Freehand stuff. I think that's the intention. Because it's gonna be like, it's got like dragons and bamboo and waves and shit like that in it. Wednesday, if we're not done with the project on Monday, we'll be working on another project. I've currently got 3 commissions on Fiverr and then 2 that got to go out through eBay. And if you out there have caught this stream via the algorithm and want your own painted models, check out the links in the description down below. Or check out my offer over on eBay, where I do a grab bag. You can buy a blind box from me where I will hand pick a set of mechs, paint them up, and ship them out to you. A curated lance, if you will. Guaranteed 5 models, sometimes 6, maybe 7 or 8, depending on the project. So, yeah, big shout out to everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much for contributing and hanging out and chatting. Expect more streams. Happy 2026. Let's have fun this year. All right, that's what I got. Lots of love, y'all. Thank you so much. Good. Bye. Popcat is love. Popcat is life.